Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Welcome back to Circle City. The only city that is a circle. There's a link in the description of my Discord. Come hang out. We'll talk about Circle City together. Or just subscribe so you can see more of these videos. For now, I'm just going to do this nice slow zoom out of Circle City so that we can see what we've done. Because it's pretty cool to actually take a good look at this and see just how much there is from these inner circles where our Circle City adventure began, and expanding out further into the hills and some of the buildings on the outskirts, the park, the industrial zone that we'll start seeing soon, the river that was once flooded with poop that has now been cleared since then, or at least I think it's been cleared. We have a tourism district coming up as well in the south. Maybe it's not the south, the bottom of the screen. Wow, this zoom out's actually way slower than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, Circle City is a circle. It's got a lot of circles in it as well, a lot of little roundabouts. And the traffic flows amazingly. We're at, what, 70,000 people, I think, and things are still going good, so there's something to be learned here, and something for us to take into Cities Skylines too, I think. What is that lesson? I don't know. Maybe circles are good? But we're not done yet, because Cities Skylines 2 isn't out for... well, I don't know when it will be by the time this video comes out. Could be out in days. But that still gives us some time to finish up what we're doing here on Circle City, and that is to build the biggest Circle City possible, and we're getting close. There's one flaw in Circle City, and that is that the outer ring doesn't quite line up where it should, and I don't know quite how to fix that. I'll take a look and see if it's obvious, but for now, I think it might not actually be possible without really digging deep into the core of the city to find out where the measurement area took place, because at this point, Circle City is literally hundreds of units wide in diameter, in radius, however you want to look at it. It's a massive city. And so digging through all those streets to find out which one doesn't quite conform to the math of Circle City would be a chore. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, no, it's not okay. It's the outer ring that I think is the issue, and I'm not sure how or why that happened. I mean, let's stop with this slow zoom out and see what happens if I go take a look. Maybe there's something that I can quickly identify. Like maybe one of these is just totally off. Like how far does this go? Is that exactly 140 units? It is. Is this exactly 140 units? It is. And then from there, is this exactly 140 units? I mean, it's 134, but also, like, I'm not measuring properly here. It's 136. Okay, so things start to go wrong pretty quickly, it looks like, and it's somewhere on this middle ring here, I guess. But that's okay. You know, it's still round. It's still a circle. I could probably try to fix this, but I think I might just embrace the fact that Circle City has some slightly oblong properties to it. Now what I want to do out here is, even though this is Circle City, I see an opportunity here for us to build something that doesn't quite conform to the circle, but still would conform to being just really cool waterfront. You know what I mean? And maybe this is one of those like tourism districts, or I don't know what this would be. But in here, I kind of want to fill that in with a grid, and maybe over here as well, I want to fill this in with a grid, and then everything outside of it will continue to Circle City. And we also need to set up some other stuff. Pedestrian zone, we haven't done yet, a pedestrian zone. We haven't set up our lumber industry, which is going to go like around here, I think. And our farming industry, which is going to go around here. We still need to do those. And then we need to get highway probably out here at some point. Maybe from here. I don't know. Maybe from here we put in like a little... I'd rather do it inside the city, like right around here. In fact, I'm going to do this right now. And hopefully we have the room for this. So I'm going to put in one of these. Can I raise this slightly? Yeah, let's do that. Let's raise this slightly. And I'll show you why I'm raising that slightly. It's because I want these to be able to just go out from here. Which means I probably need to get rid of that, and then come in here with our highway tool and fill this in probably with a straight line. And then these are probably going to have to get chopped up a little bit. And hopefully that still fits, because there's a road above that might be in the way. Space already occupied. Well, that might be because I didn't do that right. No, this is... Okay, so it goes fine that way. Can I just reverse it now that I've done it? I can't reverse it. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, you know what we could do then is probably take this and this and this. And what if we lift that ever so slightly and then pull that away so that that's not so steep? How about now? I have to get out and move it. Cannot upgrade to this type. Can you upgrade to this type? Can you upgrade to this type? Okay. Okay, well, none of that makes any sense to me. No, that doesn't work because space already occupied. You what? Excuse me? A lot of this makes very little sense to me. I really don't. Okay, we're going anarchy. Oh, I see, it's not actually connecting, that's why. It's very strange of it to do that. How about now? Now it's fine. Well, now that anarchy is on. I do want to take this and lower it. I think that's good enough for me. So now we should see all the cars float up to the road. Perfect. And now we have access to this to draw this out. And maybe even bring it to connect up to this at some point. In fact, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't just draw this now before we have to fill in all the buildings. I've got move it selected. Let's not do that. So let's just bring this out. I almost want to make this come straight out. Am I not allowed to do that? At 180 degrees here? If I turn on anarchy, I can. Take that. And then maybe this comes all the way out to here. And again, we'll turn on anarchy just so that we can do it. And now where's our problem here? Because it said space already occupied. Oh, I guess it didn't want to go over these things, but it has. What are you going to do about it? It doesn't have any lights here. That is just a piece of suspension bridge. And then I want to run the same road in the opposite direction. Probably perpendicular, in fact. And we'll run it with anarchy again, because why not? Okay, that's cool. Again, we have the same issue where the lights are out over here, but that is what I wanted to be able to do, and I don't like having intersections on bridges, so I don't think I will. But then, now what do I do with this bridge? The big question here. Okay, well, at least we've got a road now that's set up to come over here. Is there a reason why this is not... What do you mean, slope too steep? Oh yeah, I see. Is there a reason why this doesn't want to become a part of the world? Oh, these are... also going in the wrong direction. Well, that's part of the problem. Okay, that's fine then. And then that should... Yeah, no, that didn't work. Why is anarchy on? No, in fact, this might not have worked either. Let's try that one more time. And it looks like anarchy needs to be on. Otherwise, I get space already occupied. Oh, never mind. I lied. I don't get that. Okay, well, what can I tell you? See, this is a problem, though. What if I go this way? What if I do this and then reverse them? Okay. Well, I mean, that worked. Those are very close to each other. That's not normal. But at some point, we might want to figure out a way to get that over here. But for now, that's fine. All right, we're wasting a lot of time here. We should be getting some new zones set up here. And I see some beautiful spots for it, too. Now, first things first, water. We keep getting very, very close to getting to do something, anything, before getting distracted by the fact that, oh yeah, we need water in Circle City, otherwise people will be upset. Okay, let's stop dilly-dallying here. Let's get some roads set up so we can get at least a large residential zone set up here. I think I want to do this. In fact, what am I doing here? What kind of zone am I going to do? What I could do is get rid of a lot of these roads. And set up a pedestrian area. Ooh, wouldn't that be exciting? Or I can just get rid of these roads. So Birch Park, you're now a pedestrian zone. So how is this going to work? We're going to go into here. No, we're going to go into... Where do we zone pedestrian zones? Is it roads? Pedestrian areas. But I need to set up the main pedestrian building first, and that is located somewhere else. Is it a park? I think it's a park. Yeah, here it is. A pedestrian area. Okay. So first things first. Here's how you get in. Is that what that is? Is that an entrance? No, this is just a service point. So we'll just put that there for now. And then we have access to all these beautiful pedestrian roads, which I think will also allow buses on. And I think we'll use the large pedestrian roads. The large cobblestone. Maybe not cobblestone. Do we want to let buses through? Maybe we don't. No, you know what? Changed my mind. So this is going to be hard to set up. I'm getting 88.6. 89.2, I think I'm getting closer. 89.8. Beautiful. Now we're going to start breaking some rules as well. Because this is a pedestrian zone. How does that not line up? One of these things is not set up right. This should have been difficult to screw up. Okay, this side, we're going to use the big roads, but we'll change things up in a minute. Please. Why is this so cursed? Down here, we're going to do these style. But I'm going to go out an extra 2, 3. I should have only gone out 2. Let's try that one more time. So we're going to go 12 units. Yeah, that's perfect. What do you mean space already occupied? Of course it is. I'm trying to connect the road here. I think that's fine. I think I'm okay with this, with the way that this is set up. It's not pretty. I mean, it's pretty. It's very pretty. Oh, it's being very finicky, though, about when I can place roads, which I'm hating. Oh, these are the wrong roads, too. Well, whatever. They look nice. That's really all we care about in this section. This is purely aesthetic. Little shops that you can walk to right around your house. Little places that you can work to. You can walk to work to. We're gonna have to set up the rest to get the power set up properly here. I like the idea of just having like a really quick little connection every once in a while back to the main roads. Doesn't have to be perfect. But if it is, that's pretty cool. Look at that, you can't even drive into there. That's fun. Okay, so there are things that we need to consider here, and that is... I forget, but there's other buildings and things that we need. Yeah, we need like a... Well, geez, I don't even know. I guess that's good enough for now. I guess we need to wait for people to move in. Deliver everything. Let's not do that. Oh, I see what's happened. Okay, that's fair. This area doesn't have any power, so nothing's happening in there. This should fix it, but I mean, who knows? We're seeing notices of garbage truck problems, but I don't see why. There's obviously not enough workers in some parts of the city as well, so we might just need to do some generic residential setups here just to get people into the city. Build this up to where we've got power lines connecting us. Now, is there a reason why people aren't moving into these residential zones? I'm not sure yet. Did we even set up water this far down? Yeah, we did. This is all accessible. Yeah, there's a tunnel right there. There we go. Yeah, houses are starting to crop up. Okay, nothing to worry about then. That should alleviate some issues that we're having. Now over here, I almost think that this needs to be tourism as well when this does come into play, which is going to be very soon, because I do want to bring this in very soon. And in fact, this is just going to, we're just going to run the water straight in. Please, let me just put the water pipes in. Tourism. Done. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Oh no. What have I done? What actually have I done here? So what, now that that's tourism, I can't change the... Really? Oh, why is this a pedestrian area? I goofed. Although it's interesting that I can designate those things to pedestrian areas. Didn't know that. Regardless, that will be tourism there. Has anything started cropping up over here? Yes. The Garnet Residence. A tall building with apparently no lights on inside. A dark building. Alright, we'll just let that cook for a little bit there. And for now, while we've got this set up, let's just do... These are the wrong roads. I'm forever cursed to pick the wrong roads every single time. I can't connect those. That's funny. Alright, we'll just finish off over here really quick then. Anyway, this is just going to be a massive tourism area. Cool. So hopefully that'll fill in very soon. How are things going over here? Yeah, our little pedestrian area is starting to kick into action. At some point, these other buildings will unlock so we can get garbage and stuff taken care of within. Pedestrian area plazas. Oh yeah, these will be nice. Put a couple of you in. I like these over the road ones. That's wild. They have different floors. I don't know why. These are so cute. I love these. Yeah, I'm happy with how this is coming along. Oh, you know what? We're even going to put in a hospital. You're going to be able to have access to medical care in this pedestrian area. It's going to have access to its own fire department. Put a little fire station right there. And it's going to have access to its own police headquarters. And we're going to put in some schools. Let's do some of these modded schools. What do we have here? Toronto Elementary School 4. Maplewood High School from Toronto, Canada. These kids will never know. Oh, that's not even connected. Oh, of course it's not. It's cursed pipes. These kids will never know automotive vehicles. They'll never need them. The police can drive in here, of course. Cool, we're still having that issue where commercial buildings are becoming abandoned because they have nothing to sell. But I'm hoping that once we get this set up, that we'll be good to go. So I'm gonna start to think about doing that now. And in fact, let's go out this way by like 30. It's not lining up. Can we please just make the roads work for once? How about now? No, the distance too short. Okay, yes, that's working now. Okay, we already know that this is a designated zone for something, right? We've set this up as an industrial zone, I believe. Let's make sure that this covers even more now that it can. In fact, I can do the same thing with our oil over here. I'm going to make sure that this covers just as much as it needs to, because we might want to expand out there and drill some of that out. This over here, yes, we can expand that now. And then finally, this little zone over here, we might want to expand it out into there and do that as well. We'll think about that when the time comes. It's shaped like an anvil. Well, not quite. Shaped like a dog. For now, though, I should be able to put down a lumber industrial house, or whatever this is called. Headquarters, I guess. Bam, just like that. It's got no water. It's got no power. It's got nothing. Alright, the start of something new. I think this is a good time to wrap things up. Next time we'll expand on our lumber industry, we'll get that all hooked up, get our buildings placed, and then we'll start our farm as well. Our pedestrian area is looking good so far. It's got some stores, it's got people galores. Wow, fantastic. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoy this, to leave a like, leave a comment, and please subscribe for more. Thank you very much. Goodbye for now.